Yo guys, don't mind me, there's currently on my giraffe. He's dead. So, I've had a few questions recently. You may have seen on your timeline some videos about FIFA 20 and Gamescom. Now, what is Gamescom? I am falling over here a lot. Gamescom is an event where EA Game Changers goes out to go record videos and create content about FIFA 20 early. Oh, this is really uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. Ah! I think I just broke my ankle. You good? I think I killed him. So Gamescom in Germany, of course, the land of the sausage. People love to see a bit of sausage, right? This has not been sponsored by I don't know, Asda. Big up Asda, you know. I love going to Asda since I was a kid, you know. Good sausage. But anyway, I've had a few comments of some people saying, yo, this YouTuber's there, this YouTuber, you know, I'm not a small channel, you know, I've got a decent size to me, and I feel like my voice goes out to the world sometimes. Usually they you know, think I'm weird, which I don't blame them for. But people are saying, why am I not at Gamescom? And mainly, why am I never doing anything with EA? Because if you guys somehow are not aware about the EA Game Changers program, I'll tell you right now in a short little story. So back in FIFA 15, EA really did not like YouTubers, streamers at all, because we used to promote coin websites where basically you can, instead of spending, you know, thousands upon thousands of pounds opening packs for no reason to get, I don't know, Bentner in a pack or Naldo, instead you could just buy the coins and not have to risk your money. So your money which you spend, which you have worked hard for, you can't gamble away, and then you make sure that you certify yourself that you in fact get coins out of it. And this is when EA put in price ranges. Price ranges was in place not because they wanted to maintain the market. No, it was strictly to get rid of coin selling and coin transferring, which is the main source of how to promote coins. Now, of course, you can still buy coins off websites. However, it has gone down over time because they keep on banning them. Well, so they think. EA could easily ban coin websites because they literally just generate coins. However, I don't think EA really want to. But because of YouTubers promoting coin websites, it means that we was in the naughty books, on the naughty step here, boys. So it took them a few years to start liking us again. And by liking us, I mean, you know, Castro. I don't know anything about Castro, he's a nice guy, I promise. So at first, EA went to the big YouTubers like the Castros, the Batesons, and none of this is any of their fault because they see it as a good opportunity. I think it's quite hard to realise that I may not be on EA's good side. I am quite a vocal person, and I don't think this is really the reason why they don't like me, because I am not one to hide my opinions if I think something is wrong about FIFA or EA as a general. Now there is times that I say that they have done good. You know, like for FIFA 20, for career mode, I thought, you know what, they're making an effort, I respect it, and I think that they're making steps forward. I don't think it's really a massive issue about the fact that, you know, I'm not a very happy person about EA, even though I do respect some things that they do. And also for last year or two, I have maintained myself to have a coin sponsor. Now, I don't think this is really a wrong thing, because the way I see it, the only thing that I will receive from EA if I'm a game changer is the fact that I need to be a bit more silent for what I truly think about what they do, and also the fact that they will send me to an event maybe once a year and maybe send me a shirt or two. Now, if I compare that to, well, you know, receiving a consistent amount of money a month for what I see is not even that much of a bad thing, because if EA really wants to get rid of it, they can, because it's all based on in-game glitches in the game, which has still been there for the last 5-6 years. Now, have I ever been in communication with EA? And I got to be honest, nope. I never have been in any communication with anyone that works with EA, even if it's Koreans or the main EA guys. I feel like they may not just like me. Like, I feel like I know it's hard to grasp, but I feel like they may not be my biggest fans. Play the clip.
Hello there, FIFA fans. I know that you've been waiting years for us to finally talk to you, absolute scumbags. So we have finally come out of our mansions to finally give you guys this shite-ass statement. I'm telling you this now because you guys are going to hate what we're going to say, but guess what? It'll make no f***ing difference because you're still going to play our f***ing game. So with that said...
Excuse me?
Yeah?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, what do you do on FIFA?
Career mode.
Don't care.
Now, would I ever work with EA? Ever? Now, I don't hate EA. I don't hate them as a company. They in fact make the game which I make a living on. Like FIFA, you know, with my YouTube and with my Twitch channel, it's my job. I'm a football fan, if you can't tell from my wall. I go to pretty much every single booth in the game. I'm a passionate fan and I like to play football games because that's what I've done since I was like 5-6 years old. So I'm not going to stop playing football games because it annoys me sometimes. Every game annoys me sometimes. Every game annoys you and probably most people sometimes. That's just a common human function. Now, if EA, let's say by some reason, contact me in the next few months or a year, whatever, and say that they want me to join the program, I would probably say no, personally, because I feel like I don't want to censor myself on my YouTube channel about what I really think about things. Now, is that a bad thing? Probably not. I feel like maybe I do shoot myself in the foot with the things I say sometimes, because I am quite and I guess immature may be the word, but I definitely am not like a... yeah, mature, really, when it comes to compared to different other YouTubers. Now, I don't think I'm particularly a bad person. Do I make videos about EA a lot? Quite often, yes. The reason why is because you guys enjoy it. If I didn't get like good views from it, then I wouldn't do it. Now, yes, I may do 1 or 2 more videos because it does get more views typically, because people as a whole like to clown on EA. It just is a fact about what we like to do as a community. I don't know why it is like that, but it has become that way. So if EA does contact me in the next like couple of weeks or months or years saying that they want me to be involved in a program, I will probably have to say no, mainly because I don't know why they would want me in the first place, because in my opinion, whatever advice I give them, I don't think they will actually listen to me. For the last 2-3 years, there's been game changer programs and not much has really happened for it to really improve the game. Only just now, it's maybe making a difference with like a career mode, but still it's not all that yet. And also one more thing which I don't really like at all about EA, which is the main reason why I don't really have much respect for them, is things like their competitive scene when it comes to their pros. I don't feel like they pay them the amount of money they really should. For example, the E-Premier League thing I was a part of, and they had so many sponsors for that event. They had Subway and the Premier League and Coca-Cola and all these sponsors, and yet the pros earn literally no money. Now, that's just one event, I get it, but it's for their other events, you know. Pros can become like top 16 and still walk out with $750, which is unbelievable considering this is EA. This is a multi-billion-dollar company. Now, of course, that's across the entire company, but for FIFA, it's still a few 100 million they make because of FIFA points, because of the sales of the actual games they have. Like, they make so much money, and I don't get why they don't really give it back to the people, especially when they really want to push this competitive scene, because they make so much money off that as well, and it's also publicity for them, and us as YouTubers, it's all publicity for EA as well. And I feel like they don't really appreciate, I mean, as a YouTuber I don't really care, but for the pro players that put time and effort, and it's really their job which they put into this game, which, you know, whatever your thoughts of the gameplay is, if you think it's terrible, if you think it's good, no matter what your thoughts on the game is, as they still put their livelihood into this game and hope to try and, you know, make a living out of it, because, well, it's a normal thing in most games. Like, nowadays an esport is a common thing. EA's way of paying the players is a free flight and hotel, like, for the event, and that's it really, unless if they win. Let's say, for example, if you win, you know, if you come second place, you get like 10 grand. It's not actually 10 grand because taxes are also potted as well, so they may receive like 6,000 instead, which they don't mention it at all because they don't count tax as well. I don't know, man, it feels like from what I've seen from people from EA, most of them doesn't seem like they actually play FIFA and really know what is really happening with the community or whatever. Like, for example, in the last like year, there's been like 90, no, it's not 90, there's been like over like 130 like issues, like mistakes that there's been in just the SBCs, and you know, just simple things like the cosmetics of the game, which is just, it's little mistakes, but over the course of time it adds up, thinking there's no real double checking in what actually occurs here. Now, will I still be playing FIFA 20? Yes, I will still be playing FIFA 20. Of course, it's a football game. I like football, so I'll be playing a football game. and I also do enjoy the competitive edge sometimes. I just feel like the pro players should be paid more. And I do apologise if people think that I'm a bit too far with EA with my thoughts, and if you think that I'm dissing them a bit too much, if you think it's a bit overkill, I understand that completely, and I feel like this is the reason why I don't work with EA, because of just simply I'm a bit of a loose cannon that I can just voice my opinion on social media, and I don't really see the consequences of it, because if you can't tell, no game changers really do voice their opinion on the game really, which is negative. I think that the Game Changers program is a way to try and censor most content creators, not all of them, but I think most of them, you know, which may in the past, you know, criticize EA and what they think, they try and get them on their good side, and then they don't say anything bad about EA. So this is my thoughts, because I've had a few comments and I've had a few tweets and Instagram messages saying, why don't I work with EA? Why am I not a game changer? Why am I not at these events? And as a whole, this is my opinion, this is my reasons why. Of course, I've made things before in the past, so like an EA diss track, which I think that wasn't even like anything serious. It was just a bit of fun. And of course, with like, you know, my EA, you know, talks back to the community kind of thing, it's a skit. I find stuff like that funny. You never know, maybe in 2-3 years time I may do different content and EA may like me more then, maybe. I will still promote the game, I still love FIFA as a game. I just feel like some things that EA does is a bit weird and I don't really respect some of the things they do. Yeah man, hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.